very quiet. We have reached your destination.
What's up, Ducks? This is Bugs Bunny here, and on behalf of this flight crew and SouthWest Airlines, welcome to Chicago, the Windy City. Please remain seated with your seatbelts fastened, seatbacks and tray tables in the full upright and locked position, and make sure all your carrying items are stowed where they are. When the captain joins off the fasten seatbelt sign, please be careful when opening up the overhead bins, for items may have shifted during flight and could fall out. And trust me, you wouldn't want to get a bump on the noggin. Ooh, we also want to wish good luck to the Utah Valley's University men's soccer team. They're ranked top 20 in the nation, the green team, or should I say the dream team.
Oh, you screwy wabbit! You may now use your small, portable electronic devices, but please remain seated with your carry-on stowed. Oh, brother, listen, folks. Please be advised the aircraft doors will be open during ground service, right? For your safety, and any children, husbands, or sports teams you are supervising, please remain clear of the front and back doors. This goes for you too, Elliot. If you're connected here to another fine Southwest flight, please check the TV monitor in the terminal for your flight gate number, that is.
If you tried the business select, you're guaranteed to be one of the first aboard. And earn extra rapid reward points and an adult beverage.
Next time you're traveling, visit SouthWest.com for great low fares on flights, car rentals, hotels, vacation packages, and Tweety Bird sandwiches.
Oh, you bad old buddy kid. We certainly have enjoyed sharing part of our day with you. We know you have a choice when you fly, and we thank you for choosing Southwest Airlines.
Remember, we are in love, and have some more peanuts. Ooh, you rootin' tootin' varmints. Get me the heck off of this dang near contraption. I want to go home.
Me, want a maroon. Take it away, Porky. That's all, folks. Me.
Ladies and gentlemen, top of the evening to you. Thank you for coming out and joining this evening over to Islip. Our flight time is going to be 2 hours. In command of our aircraft tonight is Captain Justin. He's assisted this evening by First Officer Michael. Your cabin staff, George is in the back of the aircraft, Chris at mid-cabin, and Robert up front. We're going to ask you at this time to direct your attention to the flight attendants. We're going to point out the safety features of the 737-700 series aircraft. Now, ladies and gentlemen, in the event that you have not been in an automobile since 1942, we're going to show you how to fasten the seatbelt. Watch closely. Do this. To unfasten it, you do that. That seatbelt needs to be low and tight across your hips, just like the hot pink Speedo I'm wearing tonight when we get to the hotel hot tub. Folks, you don't like the jokes of service tonight? 6 ways out of this airplane. Feel free to use them. There's going to be 2 forward exit doors, 2 overwing window exits, and 2 rear exit doors. There's signs on the ceiling. There's disco lights on the floor. They're going to lead you to these exits. Now, in the seat back pocket in front of you, it's a safety information card. You'll want to read it before you need it. It outlines the safety features of this particular aircraft. Now, in the unlikely event that our captain decides to turn the Love Airlines, Southwest Airlines into a cruise this evening, we'll instruct you how to remove the life vest from beneath the seat. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a life vest. It's not a toilet seat cover. It goes over your head. You bring the black strap around your tiny little waist. You snap the 2 ends together and pull to tighten. To inflate the life vest after you exit the aircraft, you pull down on the red tab. Those of you that have to do absolutely everything the most difficult way, and those overachievers, will you blow into that red tubing located at the shoulder? The very best of luck to you with that, but then keep kicking and paddling over to the cabin shore. We'll be behind you shortly. You're going to be able to recognize the cabin staff. We're the ones toting that liquor kit. Now, folks, the gentlemen are passing through the cabin at this time because simply and frankly, we do not trust you. We have trust issues. We're ensuring that your handbag is beneath the seat. Seat back, service tray, full upright lock position. Your handbag all the way underneath the seat, and that your cellular phone is being used, not for texting or for video at this time. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you again for traveling with us. This is a non-smoking flight. If you have to have a cigarette this evening before we land, we have 2 entertainment lounges for you. One's out there on that left wing, the other one directly across the hallway on the right wing. You think you're talented enough to light it? You can certainly try and smoke it. But the rest of us, we're going to enjoy 2 feature films this evening. Gone with the Wind and Bye Bye Birdie. Very simple, very easy. Don't be naughty in the potties and leave the webcam alone in there or you end up on YouTube next week. Folks, $2,200 for tampering with the smoke detector in these lavatories. And you know if you had $2,200, you'd be on American Airlines back over there to Iceland this evening in first class. Now, the gentleman and I, we certainly wouldn't have shown up for work tonight if we'd anticipated a decompression. But in the event of a decompression, 4 saffron yellow buttercup masks designed by Gucci and Martha Stewart, where they're going to drop from that compartment overhead. And to start the flow of the alcohol, you have to first stop screaming. You have to let go of the person next to you. You reach up and grab that mask, full extended plastic tubing. You place it over your big nose and mouth, and you continue wearing that mask and breathing normally until otherwise notified by one of your 3 fabulously dressed flight attendants. Now, ladies, if I can have your attention again. Ladies, for those of you traveling with someone that's going to need your assistance, and ladies, you know whom I'm exactly talking about. Yes, ma'am, him, that very dear husband of yours. Darling, when the masks fall, you may want to take my advice. Sit back, relax, think about it for a bit. Some more diamonds, diamonds. For those of you traveling with your children, why? And for those of you back there traveling with 2 of your children, what in the world were you thinking tonight? When those masks fall, put the mask on the bright one. That one's going to contribute to your retirement most successfully. Folks, we thank you so much for sharing your night with us. Do us a favor, sit back, relax, and enjoy our in-flight hospitality. Or you can sit up and be tense. That choice is yours. The pleasure to serve you tonight, it is most definitely ours. Now, we've got one final message for you before we depart. We love you, you love us. We're much faster than the bus. We hope you enjoy our hospitality. Marry one of us and you'd fly free. 2 hours to think about that wedding proposal, but you need to know one of us is a little higher maintenance than the other 2.
Good evening, folks. Welcome aboard SouthWest Airlines Flight 372, service to Oklahoma City. Those of you that have flown us before know that we do things a little bit differently here on SouthWest. Some of us tell jokes, some of us sing, some of us just stand there and look beautiful. I, unfortunately, can do none of those. So here's the one thing that I do know how to do. We're going to shake things up a little bit. I need a little audience participation. Otherwise, this is not going to go over well at all. So, here's what I need, especially you guys in the front, because you know what's coming. All right, I need a beat, all right? All I need you to do is stomp and clap, and I'm going to do the rest, because I've had 5 flights today, and I just cannot do the regular boring announcement again. Otherwise, I'm going to put myself to sleep. So, you guys with me? All right, so give me a stomp, clap, clap. Come on, stomp, clap, stomp. Claps, they on beat there. There you go. Keep that going. This is Flight 372 on SWA. The flight attendants on board serving you today. Teresa in the middle, David in the back. My name is David, and I'm here to tell you that shortly after takeoff, first things first, there's soft drinks and coffee to quench your thirst. But if you want another kind of drink, then just holler. Alcoholic beverages will be $4. If a Monster Energy drink is your plan, that'll be $3, and you get the whole can. We won't take your cash, you gotta pay with plastic. If you have a coupon, then that's fantastic. We know you're ready to get to new places. Open up the bins, put away your suitcases. Carry on items, go under the seat in front of you, so none of you have things by your feet. If you have a seat on the road with the exit, we're going to talk to you, so you might as well expect it. You got to help evacuate in case we need you. If you don't want to, then we're going to reseat you. Before we leave, our advice is put away your electronic devices. Fasten your seatbelt, then put your trays up. Press the button to make the seat back raise up. Sit back, relax, have a good time. It's almost time to go, so I'm done with the rhyme. Thank you for the fact that I wasn't ignored. This is SouthWest Airlines. Welcome aboard. Thank you very much for my beat. I appreciate that. You will not get that on United Airlines, I guarantee.
About that landing. Woo! I know. Not bad for his first day. On behalf of Southwest Airlines and especially its flight crew, we would love to welcome you to Maui. But we're in Minneapolis. For your safety and the safety of those you might fall on, please remain seated with your seatbelts fastened. Seat back and tray table are full upright and locked position, and all those carry-on items right where they are until Captain Kirk and Boy Wonder bring us to a screeching halt at the gate and turn off the fasten seatbelt signs. At that time, please be careful when opening overhead bins, because you know, shift happens, and we really don't want to do the paperwork. You can use your cell phones now, but only to call your family and friends and tell them how much fun you just had. If you're making a love connection here, a Southwest love connection that is, simply deplane, check the TV monitors for flight and gate number. This is the termination of this flight and possibly this cruise, so do us a big favor, check around you, underneath your seats, your seat back pockets. Make sure you get all your personal belongings, personal problems, anything you brought on board. Take those with you when you leave. It has been such a joy serving most of y'all. We know you have many choices when you fly. Thank you so much for choosing Southwest. If you did not have a good flight, however, we do have a brand new complaint department we just opened up. So any complaints, any issues you want to get off your chest, feel free to email us at our new northern office at northwest.com. If you had a good flight, felt like you were taken care of and have positive feedback, you can email us at our southern office at southwest.com. If y'all are home, go out, buckle up, be safe, be kind to one another. Don't run through the house with scissors. Come back and see us again real soon. And by the way, for those of y'all that can tell time, we are about 10 minutes early. Woo-hoo. So the next time we're 2 or 3 hours late, we'll just call it even. Welcome to Minneapolis.
I'm praying to the Messiah, and you're supposed to breathe normally. That's so stupid. You know who writes this stuff? The federal government. That's why it doesn't make sense. And we have to say this word for word. Well, I actually added some stuff accidentally, I think, but I have Tourette's, so it doesn't matter. And if you're traveling with children, well, it's a bummer for you and your Vegas vacation, but you would do your mask first and then help the kid. And those of you who got on with more than one kid, well, it appears to me you have some choices to make. I personally wouldn't help any. I just say I'd freaked out. That's what we're here for, to help everybody. Continue wearing the mask. You've otherwise been notified by a uniformed crew member. And last, but most importantly, if you see anything inappropriate on this flight, please let us know immediately, because we like to see too. This is going to be a 32-minute flight, so brace yourself. He's going to fly it like he stole it. We're going to try to get you a beverage. Try being the key word. Again, pleasure to have you. Thanks for your business, and Happy New Year.
We've done an extensive study here at Southwest, and we found out that Gucci, Louis Vuitton, Kate Spade, Michael Kors, Dolce & Gabbana, Prada bags, Chanel bags, and Dooney & Burke's, they can fit underneath the seats in front of you. And if they were real, you wouldn't be flying Southwest to begin with. So.